Morning, guys. We're looking at the NQ today. Yesterday was MLK, so I hope everybody stayed out of the market. It was a short day anyway, and it's still a little early, but you can see I went ahead and drew my breakout lines, and I drew the short just below this support here and the long just above this resistance here, and it's starting to look like either we're going to bounce or we're going to break out here. So it's before the open, so I guess I would expect it to probably bounce, maybe come down, retrace to the yellow trend line, and then maybe break through after the open. Now I could have gone ahead and put the long breakout line up here, which is the high of the overnight session, but it's subjective to how you're looking at your chart. I just kind of feel like the run might be over if we go that direction. If it breaks out of this point here, I would look at, we should have at least that much movement to run. And if we break out of the low, well, we didn't have to travel that far to get to the low. So I'm just waiting to see which way we get a definitive move in the market. Okay, so you can see that we got our breakout signal. Sooner than I expected. So I like the setup, even though it's before the open. I'm gonna take it.
Order submitted.
NQ trade alert.
Okay, so we got filled, and I'm just going to go ahead and mark this up. Mark our entry.
Target filled.
Okay, nice. Got our first target.
Target filled.
Nice. Okay.
Target filled.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
RTY trade alert.
Okay, so the NQ's worth
RTY
$5
trade
a tick.
alert.
$890.
RTY
Nice
trade alert.
Nice trade. Okay, so let's just review here, okay?
RTY trade alert.
What did I do for the setup of this trade? Okay? So, number one, I started
RTY trade alert.
by having my screen scrunched up, okay? Don't overlook that step, okay? When your screen is scrunched up, you know, I'm looking backwards, okay? I'm looking at the overnight session. And we have these resistance lines and support lines, okay, drawn. So you can see these three
NQ trade
guys
alert.
are all kind of lining up in a cluster, but we got this low one down here. Well, I want to err to the side of conservative, so I'm going to pick the lowest one out of these, okay? And
RTY trade
really
alert.
only had
NQ trade alert.
we really only had two resistance levels to choose from, right? We had our high of the overnight session.
RTY trade alert. NQ. Buy signal 3.
And then this section in here. So, yes, it's possible I could have, I can remove this, okay? And
RTY trade alert.
I can remove this one also, all right? And I could draw the long breakout here, okay? So my rationale at the time was that if I drew it up here, by the time it gets up here, how do I know that this just isn't resistance and it's going to bounce this level, if it even gets that high, okay? So we did break out of this point. We got a valid signal. We took that signal. We were able to get our first, second, and third. Look at that. Wow, it turned around right after we got our third target. So
RTY trade alert.
I would like to see what happens when it gets up to here. Does it bounce right off of this, or does it continue going through it? So let's just give it a little bit of time and see what happens. I'm not going to trade it, but I'm just looking at it as another scenario, okay, to comment on it so you can learn from it. Okay, so looks like we're starting to break out of that higher resistance level. So I'm just curious to see what type of signal we get and what the market movement is if we get a signal.
NQ trade alert.
Okay, so there's our answer. We did break out of it. It was a valid breakout. We got a nice blue signal, and it would have been profitable. I don't know how far down this is coming. What do we have here? Okay, so you would have gotten your first and your second target here, and you would have been stopped out trailing your third target. So this breakout in this example would have worked. So I was just curious how we took our trade earlier is we used this resistance line. We had a nice signal here. We took it, and we got a full boat on that one. So So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and email me, and I'm always happy to help. Okay, have a good one.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to leave us a comment down below. And while you're at it, follow us on Instagram at Renko.Kings.